say more than 200 rockets.
Approximately 430 rockets.
Than 600 projectiles have been fired at southern Israel.
Meanwhile, Israel has carried out and continues to carry out airstrikes inside of Gaza.
In Gaza, at least 8 civilians have been killed since Friday, including this 14-month-old baby.
The Gaza Strip is located on the Sinai Peninsula. It's bordered by the Mediterranean Sea, Israel, and Egypt. Nearly 2 million people live in Gaza, which is controlled by a militant group, Hamas, that does not recognize Israel. In the midst of this round of violence, Katrina Pearson, who serves as a senior advisor to President Trump's re-election campaign, tweeted a video with a caption about rockets being fired into Israel from Gaza. That post has now passed more than 1 million views. Almost immediately, the internet and Representative Ilhan Omar, who was tagged in Pearson's tweet, pointed out the video wasn't from Gaza at all. So just where was it from? Comparing the video that Pearson tweeted to other footage from Gaza taken around the same time, it's clear that we aren't looking at the same thing. So where was this? Pearson said that she found the video on YouTube, but she declined to provide a link. Twitter users hypothesized that it was in Russia or Ukraine. One news report said this footage was from Iraq, another pointed to Ukraine. Giphy and Reddit both had it posted without context. A reverse image search eventually led us to a YouTube video from 2014. The smoke plumes and the tree formations confirmed that the footage was the same. We translated the caption, which helped us identify the weapon system, and that led us to a video from Belarus's military TV of a drill in the same location, which identified it as Pulaski Firing Range. A news photograph from a decade earlier confirmed that firing range was in Belarus and located 300 miles south of Minsk. Footage from activists, together with the photo's caption, placed the location near the border with Ukraine. So there's a mountain of evidence that suggests that the video Pearson shared was taken around or before 2014 in Belarus, some 2,000 miles from Gaza. But sharing misleading imagery in conflict zones is nothing new. Eric Toller, who's an open source investigator for a group called Bellingcat, told us this happens all the time. And he should know. He's the one who originally traced this video back to Belarus.
This happens every conflict you can imagine, and most every large battle you can imagine gets misattributed videos, because there's a handful of videos where you can't see quite enough geographic details to be certain that it's in one place or another. But if you have something that's general enough and spectacular looking enough, you can misattribute it for pretty much anything. Pearson said the video was intended as a representation of what, quote, hundreds of rockets look like, but it didn't convey that. Anyone with lots and lots of followers, I think that, for them there is a responsibility to make sure you're not spreading bad stuff. I don't think this is really something that should be a responsibility of the average person, because the average person doesn't have the, the attention span or energy or whatever to fact check every single video and photo they retweet or send out. I think that it's something that I think the onus should fall a lot more on journalists, and maybe big picture, high user Twitter people. Sorting out the true origin of video can be complicated. But in this case, there was plenty of footage of the actual event, and it was really clear that the imagery Pearson tweeted was from somewhere else. It's dangerous for public officials to misattribute imagery, no matter their reason. So if you see something like this on your Twitter feed or in Facebook or Instagram, email us.